On tonight's edition of Local Voices, we are getting local families ready for back to school.
That's right. I sat down with the superintendent of RPS 205 and we talked about everything from school safety to improving student achievement. Take a look. Well, we know the school year is right around the corner, so I'm bringing you inside the classroom at Constance Lane with Superintendent Ehren Jarrett with RPS 205. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, I definitely wanted to talk to you as we get closer and closer to that school year. A lot of people want to, know about some of those big issues and, just talk about those big topics as we get closer to the school year. And something that is top of mind for a lot of families, we know, is school safety. And we know that RPS, you guys just approved that $2.5 million weapons detection system. Can you tell me about that and how that's going to be beneficial to schools in our area?
This investment is exciting because what we're doing is we're really securing the perimeter of our building. And while there's no perfect security solution, knowing that we have some technology that will be used to ensure that learning materials are going in and out of the school, and that we're hopefully doing a really great job of limiting anything that would be unsafe for our students. And that will be in concert with also a really concerted effort to secure our buildings across the board.
Something new this school year that a lot of parents and students have to get ready for are those longer school days.
Yes.
We know that's going to be implemented at about 20 RPS schools.
Yes.
Now, there was also a little bit of pushback when it came to that too, because some parents feel like, the burnout, or how do I get my kids from, one school to the other? Talk about the change and why that was important for RPS to implement.
So we talked to our teachers and our principals, and we let them make some decisions about what would be the best thing to do to help students recover from some of the challenges and the learning loss that occurred during the pandemic. And we did a bunch of different things, like extending our preschool 4-year-old age with 400 students, had an extended summer this summer. But what we wanted to do at the elementary level is add 45 minutes a day, and 21 schools said yes to that proposition.
With part of those longer school days, that's going to be academic performance, boosting that as well, because we know there are some RPS schools that are focusing on building on those low performing levels.
That's right.
Tell me about what the district is doing to make sure that the students are performing to their highest level academically.
We're making big investments in all of our schools with some of the extra dollars that have come our way to make sure that we have highly qualified teachers in every classroom, really good staffing models. We're even going to be doing some experimentation with providing additional transportation for students that are within 1.5 miles of the school, because chronic truancy and attendance, chronic absenteeism is a real challenge. So one of the things I'm going to personally be focused on is wanting to see that we get students to school, because it doesn't matter what a great job a teacher does in a classroom. If the student isn't there to be part of that process, learning isn't going to occur.
Before I let you go, I want to talk about your goals for the school year. You're covering the entire RPS 205 district. So personally, what do you want to see this school year?
Ruby Payne once said, no significant learning occurs without a significant relationship. We got to have relationships. But if we can build on those relationships, I want to see our attendance grow. I want to see our students truly be seen. But most importantly, I want to see student achievement increase. So we're going to be looking for improved reading scores across the district. We're going to be looking for improved graduation rates, stronger SAT scores across the board. And those are all things I've committed to and that are baked into my contract goals.
Yeah, well, we are definitely wishing all the RPS 205 students a great school year. Thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you so much for having me. Good to see you.
Of course. All right, student achievement is key this school year, a big goal there. And families, I hope you have everything on that school supply list, because the first day of school for RPS 205 is exactly 2 weeks away.
Yes, the summer sure does fly. I'm sure the students certainly feeling that right now. The return to class is Thursday, August 31st for RPS 205.